I mean, Glenn, Ivan, myself and Swillian came back from London around the same time to Singapore into a scene that was our home. It was wonderful to come back and put up the mirror to our own society, and I have obviously as an actor grown with Wild Rice because most of my work has been with them. Our social consciousness, my skills, the things that have been asked of me has been a wonderful journey, and it has been with Wild Rice in Singapore.
I think Animal Farm, when I did it in 2002, opened my eyes to a lot of things around me. It opened my eyes to the society around me, to the way I wanted to be governed, the way I was governed. And I remember that was the last play that my dad watched me in before he passed away a few months later. And when I came home at night after he had watched the show, I asked him, "So Dad, how was it?" And he turned to me and he said, "Tomorrow, Lee Kuan Yew come and look for you."
I'll never forget being in the old Victoria Theatre doing Boing Boing. And it was the night that the film crew was in to do some archival footage for the show. And so they got the play, the audience had applauded us, and then they needed a shot from the actor's point of view to the audience. So Pam said, "Okay guys, audience, sorry, we just want to do a shot of you just clapping, so don't have to really clap, just if you don't mind, just like that for us a bit." Okay, so, okay, 1, 2, 3, go. And the audience roared. I'll never forget what it felt like to be standing in front of 800 people who were so happy to be there. Yeah, it was great. It's fantastic.
A really memorable play that I did with Wild Rice was called For the Pleasure of Seeing Her Again. It was a two-hander, just me and Ivan, me playing his mother, and it was directed by Michael Dobbin. What was wonderful for me about that production was that, you know, it was done in the years way before Pink Dot started, and this awareness of the LGBT community in Singapore. I still have memories of playing that show and people coming up to me after that and saying, "Thank you. You've really made a difference to my life and to my family's life." Yeah, so I mean, it's work like this. It's work like this that Wild Rice keeps doing. That it pushes the boundaries before the boundaries are set.
What I would say really helped in my development as an actress is to get some sort of affirmation. I think everyone, wants to be told that they're doing good, that they can do it. To have this surprise casting of Lulu where Ivan said to me, "Denise, you can act. You're good. You need to keep at it." And hearing those words from someone that I respect so much as a director, as a performer, as a theatre maker, was just, it was like a big, oh gosh, okay. To have that affirmation, it made me feel that I could do a lot more.
It's always about the corsets. If I'm fat, just say I'm fat lah. 3 shows I've been with Wild Rice where I've had to wear corsets, but all very different, of course. So I suppose the corset creates the character. I had to play Clover in Animal Farm, and the costume director looked at me and he said, "Corset." Okay. And then when I did La Cage aux Folles, they said, "Well, you have to come out in a corset." And then Bernarda Alba, everybody has to wear a corset. So that would be quite, stuck in the rest of my brain for the rest of my life. When in doubt, wear a corset.
One of the clearest ways, I suppose, is that I've become a lot more politically aware. After we did Cooling Off Day, it has changed me as a person. It's made me much more politically aware, less apathetic. Now it's 4 years later, right? Because we just had the last elections. I don't think I would have been as fired up or as excited as I was this time as if I had not done Cooling Off Day in 2011.
Wild Rice would be a company that actually helped me to understand politics a little bit more. Before that, I had always wanted to be very neutral. I always said, no, I'm very apolitical, without even understanding what that meant. Making me face the fact that there are certain issues that we deal with when we live in Singapore, I think that's something that really made me think a little bit more about the work that I do and the things that I say and how responsible I am when I say those lines. Certainly with certain characters and certain situations that we portray, and then I think that's something that they actually awakened in me.
I've been lucky to be in many Wild Rice's productions, and the most recent one should be the most memorable one because it's the one I remember the most. It's Monkey Goes West, only because it marks my directorial debut. It went on to win Best Production of the Year at the Live Theatre Awards 2014. That I have to thank Wild Rice for giving me this opportunity and also taking this chance on me and giving me the confidence to try something new other than my usual acting, singing. And I think in many ways that's what Wild Rice is about. It's about taking chances, it's about exploring new territories in local theatre, and to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Wild Rice treasures their artists. It's a very organic company that moves and grows with the art.
What I've learned from Wild Rice is mostly from watching them work all these years. The type of stamina and intellect and belief, philosophy, the hard work and the relentless pushing towards an ideal is something that makes everybody, not just me, who works with Wild Rice, grow, because they are a constant reminder to all of us what it takes to be the artist that you want to be.